பெண்கள் நினைத்தால் எதை வேண்டுமானாலும் சாதிக்கலாம். அது யாருமே தடுக்க முடியாதுன்றது உதாரணம் மீனா, Dr. Kritika Radhakrishnan, Manisha Chaudhary, so many women out here. Abhirami is here who does amazing work. I have Suma Harris, Parvati, Rachna Kumar, Madhu Saran. So many of you who are here today have proven time and again that if you believe you can, and that is why we started the Humanitarian Awards, because we believe when we go to award functions, we see a lot of entertainment, we see a lot of socializing, we see a lot of great food. And also awardees are picked from immediate social networks. You know somebody, the panelists know somebody, the jury knows somebody. But to find people who work in the slums, who work without the media attention, who work without any kind of recognition, with no money, with no donors, with no formal foundations, those are the people we want to award today. So a big round of applause for all our awardees today who come from absolute grassroots level, and they deserve your encouragement, they deserve your support. I also want to thank Sanjana and Anand from NAC who've been here. Big round of applause. She's here representing RCC Diva Foundation. RCC Diva Foundation, apart from setting up CCTVs across the city for the police department and mobile toilets and also donating hair for cancer patients, they will introduce it much later, but I want to thank each member of RCC Diva Foundation for being a part of this awards and curating it with me. Thank you so much. A big round for RCC Diva. I want to also invite a few people to light the lamp. I want to ask Dr. Kritika Radhakrishnan, Mr. Nandakumar IRS, Dr. Kamala Selvaraj, Meena Chabria, to please light the lamp. And Rachna Kumar. All these women have done something meaningful and beautiful things in life, and they've also been all the way through with me when it comes to social causes. No matter what, whenever I call them middle of the night, they're always there. So I would like to invite everybody to come and light the lamp along with Manisha ji.
Today is a day which we are dedicating to the social work and people who are honoring the people for social work that they have been. And such acts of kindness, I am seeing every single Mrs. Anand is here, and of course everyone who are very much known for all their acts of kindnesses and for their social activities. And these social workers, like whom we are going to honor right today, they are touching upon all facets of life. It's a role both at the micro and at the macro level. And the micro level starts with our own circle, it may be our own personal stuff, our own made, their treatment with which we can start. The same thing at the macro level, we have seen several acts like this done during times of pandemic and heavy disaster works, which is done at macro level. And it can be as simple as donating books or teaching skills and making them self-reliant. And this goodwill and charity during disasters and the pandemic are the macro level. See, as we know, small drops make an ocean. Even in Tamil, we know we have to start thinking apart from ourselves into the bringing about inclusive growth into the lives of the underprivileged and the vulnerable. It may be our own people, our own circle, and their economic growth by way of employment opportunity, skill development, and plus making sure they have access to essential services like health and education. So this is very primary, which we really need to look into. And because they can tend to be careless about issues because of the lack of financial strength and stuff like that. So we, being on the other end of the plateau, we are all blessed enough to help them in any small sort of way. And today, as we are honoring these social workers, these grassroots level workers, it's very important to recognize such people so that this is a beautiful ripple effect which will be created, and it will spread a lot of goodwill and encourage us to follow suit. We start getting aware about the needs of our society, and it helps us in the development, and we start spreading this information into the public about what is happening and how to deal with it. It is in fact extremely fascinating to create such a magic in a needy person's life, and we can create a difference and make life so easy for them, for such people. And It's needless to say, it's just one needs to experience this happiness, the joy of giving, for us to understand it. So let's start this lovely chain so that our world changes and progresses into an inclusive growth and development oriented world. And thanks to Apsara Reddy for this amazing opportunity. It has been a privilege to address this wonderful audience and honor those who have excelled and encourage others to also continue the same work. And I'm really so thankful for this amazing opportunity that you've given, Apsara, and may this really continue. Let us. This is such a wonderful stage wherein we are able to really. We are all influencers in all our different capacities. We can do it. Let us start today. Every single day, let us increase the activity of social work by leaps and bounds, and I'm sure we can make a change. Let us start from the very beginning, that is from our own circle, and then as need increases, we should expand it to our next further circle. Thank you so much, Apsara. Thank you so much, Apsara. And Meena.
வந்தாலும் அவங்களுக்கு டிப்ரெஷன் இருக்கலாம், அது வந்து எப்படி ஹேண்டில் பண்ணணும்னு அவங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் ஷேர் பண்ணி நிறைய பேரோட லைஃப் வந்து த்ரூ கவுன்சிலிங் அண்ட் த்ரூ மென்டல் சப்போர்ட் யூ ஹெல்பிங் a lot of people. I congratulate you. I think அம்மா உங்களுக்கு தான் பாராட்டு சொல்லணும், பிகாஸ் பூஜாவோட அம்மா நீங்க ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங் சப்போர்ட்டா நின்று இருக்கீங்க அவங்களுக்காக. ஸோ ஆனந்திமா, ஐ திங்க் ஒன் பிக் ரவுண்ட் ஆஃப் அப்ளாஸ் ஃபார் ஆனந்திமா. ரொம்ப வெக்கப்படுறீங்க, உங்களுக்கு கோச் கேட்கணும். அடுத்த அவார்ட் கொடுக்கிறதுக்கு can I invite please Madhu Saran and Vidya Singh, Vimi Deepak to give away the award to, along with Manisha ji, for Lalita Jangra. Lalita Jangra is a social philanthropist working with 26 leprosy colonies, impacting lives of more than 2,500 leprosy patients in and around Tamil Nadu for the last 27 years. Jai Shri Ravi of Palam Silks, Jai Shri Ma, Annapurna of Vishranti and Bashim Builders, Shraddha Lulla of Shraddha Lulla Gourmet Desserts, and Vandana Shrikant along with Manisha Chaudhary to give away the next award. Our next award is for Indira Krishnamurthy. Indira Krishnamurthy has been the resource person for UPSC Training Institute in Chennai. The next award is very special. I'm going to introduce the awardee first. She's Sister Shanti Alex. I've been working with them for quite some time now. She works with children from various abuse situations where they can't get reported, there's nobody to save them, or they can't go back into their homes. She raises these children from the age of 5 to 15. I have been working with them for a couple of years now, and I think she provides happiness in these children's lives who do not have any hope or support systems. It's not just a regular orphanage. These children come from deeply scarred backgrounds, which I cannot mention what, but Sister Shanti Alex has been like I would say a guide to me in working in the POXO area in terms of preventing child sexual abuse. So I'd like to first
morning, dear brethren. I would like to say very few words. Ma'am's told 5 minutes. It may take only 2 or 3 minutes. from 1996, we are running the Sanadana Girls Shelter Home in Metanagar, Nungambakam. Our founder is Reverend Dr. Kurian Thomas. He is also a priest of this Madras Archbishop, Madras Mayapur. And actually in 1992, he had a vision to form Navajivan Vikas Sisters to continue his charism. His main charism is to work for the development of the poor, street children and women in distress. We take care of the children, 5 categories. Children run away from homes, children of the HIV affected parents, child laborers, children those who are abused physically, mentally and sexually, and beggars. So like this type of children, we sisters and staff together go to the railway station and see show and bus stand and all the many city platforms and all. We used to identify these children, and many of them are forced to go for their sex work even at the age of 2 or 3. So we just look at these critical situation, can't express their pain also. Even for 200 rupees, for the people, those who are riding the lorries and the rickshaw, they are sold or they are given for their use for one night, even for 100 rupees. So like this type of people are there. Even the children are abused by their own fathers, brothers, friends. And I know so many incidents like this. One time, one of our children, one girl just came running and knocking at my door. She told me at 12 o'clock, "Sister, I am not able to sleep. My father is standing outside calling me." So to that stage, the trauma. And she was going on crying, "Sister, my father is standing and calling me. Then I said, "No ma, nothing. We are here." Then I just gave something to eat and then I sent her to bed. So like this, our children are really suffering a lot because of their own parents. And some people, they just get the children and sell them for their uses and all. And the same way, for the women also, we are doing some developmental programs, especially those who are working in the houses, domestic workers, those who are abused verbally and physically. So we organize these women and we give them awareness, and we always give them awareness on their rights, how they also have the human dignity. So we always give them awareness, and we try to put them together in a group and help them to start self-help groups by getting loans from the banks and all. So in such a way we are doing. And recently we have started old age home in Bangalore and in Chinnamuttam, Nagarkoil they say. So far in 9 places we have the homes like this, both for boys and girls. And in Hyderabad 2 places, and Bangalore 3 projects, and in Chennai alone we have 5 houses. With all these things we are able to do with the help of, by the grace of God and you dear good people of goodwill. I am really grateful. I want to express my sincere gratitude to my beloved sister and friend Apsara, because I never knew who was in the beginning, but she herself voluntarily came to know about our institution, and she came, and so many times she has helped our shelter home children, especially during the time of the corona pandemic situation. Never expected with the rice and all kinds of provisions and the sanitary items and books and all those things. And she really loves our children. And I have brought the 3 children with me. The Kurandinga Madhavakama, Nancy, Raji, Gopika.
These kids, no matter how many times I go to their home, they're always smiling. It could just be blank walls and a fan and very limited access to entertainment, but every time I've seen them, their quality of childhood and childishness shines through. Ellarkum hi solunga. These kids really have been through a lot, but yet they've managed to keep the smile on. So to give away this award, I'd like to invite Dr. Yashwant, Saranya Jaikumar, Suraya, Manisha Chaudhary, and Shilpa. Can we have the Dr. Yashwant?
Father, founder, and my dear children. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. I hope you will continue to support us.
Buckets 15, bed sheets 200, rice bags 100 kilos, armchairs, ceiling fans, fiber plates, pillows. Within 10 days, we're going to be doing that work, and we'll also share the impact videos and photographs with everybody. Thank you so much. Avangaloda part, she's been doing it as a social worker, as a human being, and I thank both of you for being wonderful friends. Now, enna pannalu neenga vandha adu raasiya irukum, idu raasiya irukum nambaren. Please come and speak, sir.
A very good morning to everybody. Most respected Apsara Reddy, of course, Nandakumar sir is here, and distinguished friends from both the Rajasthan, RCC Rajasthan Cosmo Club, सभी लोग जो यहाँ हैं, उन सबको तो मैं हर वक्त राय देते रहता हूँ कि always you talk about social work. See, today this particular humanitarian awards being curated by Apsara Reddy has a lot of meaning. Because we are at a stage when probably after 2 years we are knitting together with courage to keep our mask in the pocket. Just for that. So for that, I'll tell you that social work is a very complicated word. ரொம்ப சிம்பிளா வந்து சமூக சேவை அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நம்ம எல்லாருமே இப்போ இது பண்றோம். இன்னைக்கு RRR படம் எல்லா தியேட்டர்லயும் ரிலீஸ் ஆனா இந்த கூட்டம் வந்து I was rushing to this night. They said crowd is too much, you may not find a place. I salute social workers that today Apsara has been able to mobilize such wonderful, important people to have commitment to encourage these humanitarian award winners. ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் அவங்க இடத்துல ரொம்ப பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஏன்னா சமூக சேவைங்கிறது ஒரு வெரி லார்ஜ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் டெர்மினாலஜி. இப்போ என்ன பொறுத்தவரை பார்த்துருப்பீங்கன்னா கும்பகோணம் தீ விபத்து நடந்த உடனே இமீடியட்டா இந்த பாடிஸை அங்கேருந்து ரொம்ப கிராட்டஸ்கா ஒரு 94 பாடிஸ்ல 75 ஸ்பாட்ல அப்படியே இது பண்றது இமீடியட்டா சமூக சேவை people வந்து அரசோட சேர்ந்து வண்டிகள் ஏற்பாடு பண்ணி அப்படியே டிஸ்பர்ஸ் பண்ணி வெள்ளை துணி வாங்கி கொடுத்து அது வந்து எவ்வளவு உன்னதமான சமூக சேவை நீங்க நினைச்சு பாருங்க. Just to join in a crisis. அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு சுனாமி தான் தெரியும். நாகப்பட்டினத்துல மொத்தம் 1 yearல 650 crore worth of work they have carried out. அனாதை இல்லத்திலேருந்து அரசோட கை கோத்து வீடு கட்டுறதுலேருந்து வாழ்வாதாரம் கொண்டு வரதுலேருந்து அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இது அந்த மாதிரி கிரைசிஸ் கோவிட் பத்தி will come later. இந்த மாதிரி கிரைசிஸ்க்கு மட்டும் she is not giving or this RCC is not honoring people. Non crisis period. இப்போ நீங்க சாதாரண வீட்டுக்கு வெளியில குப்பை இருக்கு, பீச்ல குப்பை இருக்கு, அதை நீங்க சார்ட் அவுட் பண்றதும் அந்த சமுதாய டெவலப்மெண்ட்ங்கிறது வந்து வல்னரபிள் பீப்புள் இருக்காங்க. நம்மள நிறைய பேருக்கு அந்த we also have vulnerabilities. ஆனா அந்த கோப்பிங் கெப்பாசிட்டியை கிரியேட் பண்றது உங்க மாதிரி இல்ல, சமூக சேவைல இறங்கி அதுல அவார்டீஸ் வந்து மற்றவங்களை இன்ஸ்பயர் பண்ணி அதை சப்போர்ட் பண்றது. For all this you need funds. That is where those who do not have மனம் இருக்கு ஆனா நேரம் இல்ல, நீங்க you can come and contribute this. So in the மாதிரி when you join everybody together in a group of people together, so you go back with much more inspiration. Government பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் we may be officials on the other way, government servants சொல்லி எங்க துறை மட்டும் என்னன்னா it's not just duty but சேவை துறை. ஆனா நீங்க வந்து எந்த வடிவேல் காம்படிஷன்ல அந்த மாதிரி எந்த போஸ்டிங்கும் கொடுக்காம தானா முன் வந்து செய்யறீங்க. நாங்க பொறுப்புல இருந்து செய்யறதுக்கும் பொறுப்பு இல்லாம தானா முன் வந்து சமுதாயத்துக்கு சேவை செய்யறதுங்கிறது totally a different level. So the humanitarian awards obviously take a next level. Finally, coming to Rajasthan Cosmo Club, you have been always in the forefront. Whether on the health side or on COVID side or on any crisis side, you come back and do a lot of things. Last time I remember May 1st, now the CRA, Commissioner of Revenue Administration, Health, was still collectors or in charge of the COVID May 1st was the first day I took over coordinating Chennai. Appo the 200 case, that was the first day it crossed 201 cases a day. That is, I am talking about 2020. Yeah, the first wave when it came down, 438 per day was February 21, 2021, 9 months. Again the second wave came, and that time, not less than, you would be shocked, 10,300 மேற்பட்டோர் ஒரே மே மாதம் இறந்திருக்காங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் 597 வந்தது December 27, 2021, again 9 months. Subsequently, now we have gone below 41 per day. It is because you all followed that this behavior, plus of course vaccination you all contributed. இந்த நேரத்துல தான் நம்ம சமூக சேவகர்களோட சவால்கள் முதல் அலையில போனா அவங்களுக்கே நோய் வருது. BR பிள்ளைத்தர்ல remember 81 cases are there. They are distributing food. Somebody volunteer. He gets the disease. அந்த மாதிரி நேரத்திலயும் நீங்க எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து இந்த 2 ஆண்டுகள் வந்து only prayer we can have. All of us together, இந்த மாதிரி ஆண்டுகள் எந்த நாடுகளையும் எந்த இடத்துலையும் இருக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லி உங்களோட சேவை for community development, it is very important that each one of you continue to contribute, whether financially or physically or by leading in person. राजस्थान से जो लोग यहाँ आए हैं उन सबके लिए मैं इतना आभारी हूँ कि आप लोग टोटली इनफैक्ट हिंदी से ज़्यादा तमिल अच्छी बात करते हैं. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि अगर सौ कॉर्पोरेट में जाओ या की कॉर्प में जाओ तो यू फाइंड आप लोग हमसे अच्छी तरह हिंदी पढ़ने भी जानते हैं, पढ़ना भी जानते हैं, और हम लोग राजस्थान पत्रिका खरीदते हैं, आप लोग तमिल दिनतंत्री लेके घूमते रहते हो. आप लोग जैसे एक ही सोसाइटी में, दिस इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ इंडिया, एक सोसाइटी में आके totally getting ingrained into the society is what you have brought everybody. Rajasthan, it's a tough place to live, but you have come here and contribute to the economy. Hats off to your community work, and again, needless to add, Apsara, wherever she says we bring luck to her. I say she brings luck to any event which she joins. I am sure we will also for a lot of her initiative. Governments also have been putting in a lot of work for transgender. It is not just her work in transgender. It is very easy. She does work in all the fields, whether it is press, whether it is the kind of confidence she shows, the kind of confidence she inspires in others. That is a learning for every one of us to follow. I salute you, Viva, and of course RCC. Thank you one and all, and wonderful. So thanks to Vika and the entire team of Nandakumar sir and all the people. In fact, individually I know everybody behind. All of you continue to support these kind of initiatives. God bless all of you. Let us have a safe day, and press and television friends. Thank you.
There's something very, very important that's going to happen right now. Cancer is a cause which can be, people can feel hopeless, can be helpless, can stare at a very uncertain future. We have people like women who've been warriors who inspire everybody. I'd like to invite Kavita Modi and Anandi Ravi to give the scissors to the hairdresser. This child is going to donate her hair for the cause of cancer. Big round of applause. The project is called Hair to Hope. I want to invite Nidhi Parekh. She's amazing. She's done great work with this project, Hair to Hope. So Kavita and Anandi Ravi, if you can hand over the scissors to the hairdresser. I'd like Radhakrishnan sir and Kritika ma'am to present her along with Manisha ji the certificate for donation of hair. Certificate please. A bigger round of applause for the young girl.